I gotta give you a wrench too, bro. I gotta get you one, man. That's gonna he gonna be our producer, Shad. He gonna hopefully he can produce something in the future. Work the slides because sometimes I be forgetting to pull up a slide and I'm talking about the next subject and I'm like, dang it, and I gotta be timed on some of this stuff because if not, then I go on rants too long. I talk too damn much. But as y'all can see, we got I can't even pronounce her name correctly. Excuse me if I get it wrong. Shelomi Sanders, the daughter of Deion Sanders, Coach Prime up in Denver, Colorado, is leaving and going some wherever. She entered the transfer portal. She has entered the transfer portal, which brings up questions such as: is Deion Sanders going to stick around? Is this a move that showing that she knows something else that Colorado Buffs fans don't know? Well, look, there's been a couple of articles that's been going out and around about this, right? So what I wanted to do is I wanted to start off by reading a little bit of it so y'all can get a feel from where I'm going with this. Because if not, then y'all just gonna say, "What Chubby just be talking sometimes?" Cuz and look, I know it, but I really want to bring it up to you. All right, so let me start off here. So in the article, it reads. Denver Sports' Jake Shapiro wonders if Shelomi Sanders' decision to enter the transfer portal on April the 2nd means that Deion Sanders will retire from his post as head football coach of the Colorado football program, noting that doing so would cost him a pretty penny to do so anytime over the next several seasons. Sanders has made a very big deal about his entire family being in Boulder. Shapiro prefaced before saying, talking about cousins, aunts, and more. Now that one of his collegiate sport playing athletes is leaving Colorado, could Dion soon follow? Is the question. The contract Sanders signed at the tail end of 2022 was for 5 years at $29.5 million. Sanders would owe the school $10 million if he left before this fall or during the season. That number goes down to 8 million in the third year and 5 million if he leaves after that. Okay. Um they go on in this article to talk about, but Sanders' health hasn't been tip top in the past few years, which is one of the reasons he picked Boulder in the first place. Could retirement be near? Moreover, will he leave Boulder like his sons, Shador and Shiloh, are expected after this football season? Shador and teammate Travis Hunter are likely both top 5 picks in the 2025 draft. And if the family was planning to leave together, it wouldn't make sense that Shelomi would leave now instead of sticking it out for another basketball season where her family wouldn't be around a majority of it. All right. Now, this ain't over with. Okay. It goes, Deion Sanders' coaching legacy will be smeared if he leaves Colorado football early without winning anything. Sanders forged a legitimate legacy in the HBCU ranks during his three will mere like than 2.5 seasons at Jackson State, bringing it on the number one overall recruit of the 2022 class, which is Travis Hunter, Jackson, Mississippi, will always be one of the most significant feats at the head coach level will ever achieve on the recruiting trail. Last but not least, but if he ends up leaving Colorado after 2 football seasons, and especially nothing of substance is won by the Buffs in the Big 12, his legacy will be that he could not handle the biggest stage after failing to finish at the HBCU in a SWAC. Now, I'm gonna let you just go ahead and I'm gonna let you jump up on this, bro. That's the little article. Shlomi transferring. They got him in a frenzy a little bit over there in Buff Country. What you thinking, bro? What you thinking?
I'm not gonna try to pronounce her name either. I'm just gonna call her what Dion call her. Dion call her bossy. So, with that being said, before we get to the article, let's just look at on the surface of transfer. Transfer for what? What are you what are you transferring for? You are Skip Bayless, Stephen A. Smith. You putting up Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless
Numbers. I can't do Hey, that's my fault.
I'm just
That's my
saying.
fault. That's my fault. You skip. I can't do no sound effects today. We got a little issue going on, but that's no more sound effects for the rest of the show. I just shots fired. I gotta do it with the mouth because if I hit that button, then it'll do it. He said that's a Cricket Wireless fail. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
I'm just I'm just saying. You transfer major. I mean, let's put this in perspective, right? You were freshman at Jackson State last year, right? You're walking on this year at Colorado. So
Uh,
realistically, I mean, if you've been hitting the books hard, you should be able to graduate college next year and you can leave anyway. Why are you transferring again? What are you doing? And bro, I'm being dead. I'm being so serious right now. I was searching so hard. I said, was she at least a big time? I mean, somewhat of a prospect coming to high school. There
like
was no recruiting rankings.
no.
There was no recruiting rankings. So it's like, hey, but you know what? If she's serious about playing basketball, go to JUCO. All jokes aside, go to JUCO and 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 my wife should get on to me this all the time because I say my daughter,
Uh-huh.
I'm joking. I say my daughter, she gonna be an electrician. But bossy, go get you a trade.
Yeah.
Go get you, go learn how to do HVAC, plumbing, electrical, carpentry. Get you a trade. You know what I'm saying? Because you was out here
Ooh.
playing with these folks' time out here. You,
Well, look, well, I mean, with all in her defense, she got the
he
position
can't
on the
play
basketball team
defense.
because I'm just saying.
Give it. Hey,
She,
no. Read the stats. Read the stats. Read the
okay, I'll
stats.
read the stat. Which ones you want, the high school stats or you want the college
I
stats?
want no. I need them college numbers.
All
I need them
right, I
college
got you.
numbers.
Okay, the college numbers is she played a total of 11 minutes. She played 5 games. She had 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. That's it. That's it. That's it. And and she only got. We all know she only got the position at Colorado basketball because of Dion. Dion saying, "Look, if you bringing me here to Colorado, you bring in my social media team number one. You bring in my son's on the football team. My son is going to start quarterback. Even though he's earned it, I'm not taking nothing from him. He's earned the position, right? Uh, my daughter's going to be on the basketball team. You're going to accept her. Period. Point blank. That there's no ifs, ands, or buts. So she got in. He got in off of that. You know. And that's it. But it would. But as far as her basketball playing, I no, she can't. I don't understand. There was a red flag to me when she didn't really get no playing time at Jackson State University. Went over to Colorado, didn't get no playing time, and the big question here is this a sign that Dion may be leaving? I mean, I seen you, Katie Allman, saying Dion ain't leaving no time soon, but is that really true? Do we really honestly believe wholeheartedly that Deion Sanders is not going anywhere? Do you think if Deion Sanders has a successful season this year and another job opportunity arrives, but I mean, we all know what he's up there in Colorado for anyway. It really ain't the coach. Let's just be real about it. Y'all want to be real. We want to keep it a buck. Is he really up there to the coach, or is he up there to bring in revenue and bring eyes to the school? I mean, there's a lot of questions that you go ways you could go with this situation here. But her entering the transfer portal, that got to be that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I might as well jump up in there too. Shad, South Coast, Katie. I mean, look, we all a basketball team. We might as well go jump in the transfer portal with them. I mean, shit. I mean, if anybody could do it, I guess. I don't know. I guess so.
It's
I
terrible.
guess.
It's terrible.
It is terrible. It is. But I mean, but I thought the bigger story with this topic was that, is this a sign that Dion could be out? I mean, but she didn't get no playing time up there. I mean, and they got a decent staff. They look, I mean, you got Junior Payne up there, right? Junior Payne, um, the last her first couple seasons with Colorado was not that great, right? But the last 3 seasons for Colorado, I mean, what first round knockout, Sweet 16. knocked out both years. That's pretty good, right? We can say that. And they got an all-star in Shelly Sheets as their what is it, basketball the player development. She's Shelly Sheets is with player development. Now, the research I done on Shelly Sheets, she was an All-American. Correct me if I'm wrong out there. And they have an All-American as the player development up there on the women's basketball team. So that whole is it the coaches that failed Shelomi Sanders going out. I mean, she really ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah,
And
they
that's the key point. That's what we're saying here. She ain't got she got Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith numbers and ain't got nowhere to go. You got
there's a
1.5 point. I didn't even think that was possible, but she has 1.5 point.
hey, it's a shortage of plumbers. It's a shortage of electricians. Go get you a trade.
I
You
mean,
know,
yeah, all right, but that's
but
all. Yeah, you're right. You're
but
right, bro.
but but to address the bigger thing, what did Dion guarantee the people, the fan base of Colorado? Right, I try to stay away from it, but like I said, you and I do a show together. I throw topics out there, you throw topics out there. We try to discuss it. We meet in the middle. But what you're closer to Colorado than I am in terms of just following the team and this whole process. What did Deion Sanders promise these people? I didn't hear national championship. I didn't hear that he was going to be conference champion. I didn't listen. I did not hear Deion Sanders come out and say that his objective was to turn the Colorado Buffalo into one of the most into the most dominant college football program.
Hmm.
I didn't hear him say that.
No, that's
So I'm listening. What you say?
no. I'm just saying. No, I'm agreeing. He didn't say that,
So
bro.
so for someone, so I understand the point that they're trying to make in that article, but to me, it's only a smear if an individual set out with a set of objectives and they didn't accomplish the objectives. I don't. Again, you're closer than I am. I listen to Coach Hayes when he talks about it. Rawhide. Shout out to those guys that do that.
Hmm.
None of these shows have I heard anyone say that Deion Sanders promised or made some type of guarantee that the Colorado Buffalo were going to be a college football program that was going to set out and take over college football.
No, I mean, no, I've never heard that. You know what I'm saying? Is me paying attention to the, like you said, the other channels and the show. No, he never said that, but they want to win. And I mean, to me, I mean, the most of the Colorado fan base is pretty happy with being 4-8. I mean, they was 1-11 the year before. I mean, I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck. They happy with being 4-8, but now you can't smear the man. I mean, he left when y'all was 4-8. So if he do leave, I mean, you happy. If y'all go 6-6 and getting the you know what I'm saying, y'all getting the unbreakable wallet bowl, then y'all be okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man, they happy with that, bro. They happy with it. They happy with the 3-win come up. It's progression. That's the argument. But then they go ahead and they throw words and they put an article out like this, and now you starting to see a little bit of they true colors on how they feel when they back starting to be against the wall and they coming out with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So but we gonna keep it moving on that Dion stuff. For right now, you know what I'm saying. But I had to bring it up. I had to bring that up because that's crazy. And uh purely if she gets in with a team. I don't even know. Can he use his stardom to go up in there? What up, Wayne Smith? Shout out to Wayne
Look,
Smith in the chat.
I
Shout out to
told
South
you.
Coast. Shout out to
Hey,
Eric.
Chubby, do you got any? You got any? I'm not. This is not a joke. I'm asking a serious question. Not a joke. Do you have like any cabinets that you need built, or do you need a man cave wired up?
Oh,
Do you need some
listen, I
plumbing?
actually do. I actually do need some renovations.
Oh,
Cause shout out
okay
to
then. So, bossy, it's a demand out here for skilled labor. Go out there, go get you a trade. Trade. As a matter of
uh,
fact, and the thing about it, you can go ahead and get the business started, and in 3 years, Shiloh can come help you.
why not just be the assistant of Shiloh, Travis, and Shador? And why not be their assistant? You're gonna
But you
need
know
them.
what? But you know what? A serious note, and I want to add this, before we move on. But again, I don't want to come off sounding sexist and stuff because people
Mm-hmm.
say stuff like that. But you gotta think about it. She's the youngest of the bunch, right? Probably's
Mm-hmm.
been around family, mom. She probably hasn't had time to move away. So now, realistically, she's at an age right now where she's at a crossroads. Do I want to continue to follow dad and my brothers? I don't know. I don't know where Churkin went to. Dad or her brothers? Or is she in a situation where it's like Jackson wasn't for her and Boulder isn't for her either? So ideally, she could be in a situation where she just may want to go. She just may want to go somewhere else. So
All
yeah,
right, all right, all right. So I get it. I ain't going nowhere. I just had to, because if I don't fix things, then I'm gonna get so many phones and all this and that. I said, let me fix this. Let me fix this. Let me fix it. I gotta go and do not disturb. But yeah, that's just that's serious note, man. So we opened up with that. We got y'all going. I hope y'all got y'all drink and y'all relaxed right now. Somebody give me a live update on that basketball game right now and that's going on. Somebody hit me with a live update, please, in the chat. Can y'all do that for us? We gonna keep it moving on the next topic. What's the next one we got?